Thanks for joining me today. Following on from yesterday's devotional from Watchman Nee, I realise not everyone can relate to rice paddy fields. But what about a school staff room? Here's a true story I heard from a teacher who works at the school and said that in the staff room there was always this really bad atmosphere. People really didn't get along. There was a lot of gossiping, backbiting and so on. Not a very happy place to work. In fact, all this negativity was getting unbearable. And so this teacher, who's a Christian, decided to pray about it and ask God what to do. Well, one day she went to the fridge in the staff room and to get milk for her coffee, and suddenly the Holy Spirit opened her eyes to what the problem was. Milk. Milk was the problem. You see, people had started bringing their own cartons of milk because some were taking more than others and not putting money in the tin. So people were bringing in their own supply, and they were writing these kind of great big notes on the carton, do not use, belongs to Mr. James. And then there were arguments and accusations when some teachers thought that others had used their milk supply. So there was just this bad atmosphere in the school staff room. Well, do you know what this Christian lady did? She went out and she bought the biggest carton of milk that she could find, and she wrote on it, "Free, please use." And do you know what happened? It changed the atmosphere in the school staff room. You see, that's the atmosphere of heaven, when people start selflessly serving others and showing grace, often at cost to themselves, putting the interests of others before their own, blessing those who may speak ill of them, doing good to those who may wrong them. And that should be the atmosphere of the church. But it's also the atmosphere that we should be bringing to our families, to our workplaces, to our schools and neighbourhoods, to our local communities and cities, as we serve people with the sacrificial love of Christ. We are citizens of heaven. The church is like an outpost of heaven, bringing the atmosphere of heaven to earth. So, what might the Holy Spirit prompt you to do today? Why don't you ask him to show you?